Hold on, my lighting. And welcome to Miss Enjoy's Tarot. I am Miss Enjoy, and this is your love read for the second half of July. So let's go ahead and get into the energies. Hold on. Get the oracle. The oracle guide and cards out. All right, so everybody, please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. Once again, this is your love read for all 12 zodiac signs for the second half of July. Let us go ahead and call spirit, and then we're going to go ahead and get into your energies. Spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardians and watchers, please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for all of those who come here seeking wisdom and knowledge of us this evening. Only the spirits that I call here and mean us the greatest and highest of good are welcome here. Please protect us from evil and negativity. Guide us toward love and light, healing, prosperity, abundance, and clarity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get logged into the chat. So the way that it works here, Miss Enjoy's Tarot, is if it is your birthday season, then you go first throughout your birthday season, and all of the other 11 zodiac signs are shuffled in a random order so that it is not always Aries first and Pisces last. So happy birthday to you, Cancer. You go first. Shuffle, shuffle. Okay. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your energy. I'm using Willow the Uric Tarot to both read and clarify. Let's go ahead and get it started. So once again, well, let's just go ahead and start by marking our time for Cancer. Cancer at 2:32. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the second half of July for my Cancers. Please take this once again. Take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. Let's go ahead and get into your energies. We're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate insight into the Cancer energy. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the second half of July. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the second half of July.
Go sit down in your chair. Do not move while you eat your ice cream. Okay? 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 Sit down and eat your ice cream. Okay? Okay?
It's okay. Eat your ice cream. All right. So the overall energy for you, Cancer, is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is the overall energy for you. It talks about it. She'll be back, baby. Calm down, eat your ice cream. This talks about a journey that you've got to go on. It's a road that you got to take. It's a trip that is necessary and required for whatever reason. However, it might not be easy. It may be a little sketchy. It's definitely going to be hard. It is not going to be an easy path or an easy road. Whatever this is for you, my lighting is off tonight. I don't understand why it happens, but it happens. Moving forward. All right, so but that is your overall energy. So let's see where you're going, Cancer. Are you going? Are you coming? Let's see. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Princess of Cups, the Prince or Princess, which would be the page in this deck of Cups. So, Cancer, it looks like you are looking for or exploring something new. It looks like you're looking for or exploring something new. Let's see if you're doing this on your own or if you're doing this with another individual. Let us see. Let us see. Give me the Princess of Cups, Spirit, clarified by the World card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Coins. Okay, give me the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Strength card. Way too many. And the King of Cups. Okay, and give me the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Five of Cups and the King of Swords, and the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. So basically, what you're doing here is deciding to go it on your own, go it alone, hang in there until you find what actually serves you and what is actually meant for you. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. This is, you're on a journey of self-love and self-discovery. There may be someone new in your energy, but it's like you're making sure that you hold on to you and who you are and not losing yourself. And it's like you've learned from the energies and the experiences that you've had in your past, and you're simply using that knowledge and those experiences to move differently when it comes to love and relationships and connections moving forward. So you are experiencing something new with someone new, but it's almost like your first time ever being in love because you're experiencing with the knowledge of self and self-worth. So while you are experiencing a new connection or connecting with someone new, you are experiencing it in a different way than you ever have before. And that makes it all the more better because when you put yourself first and love yourself first, then anyone that you get involved with has no choice but to follow because you're going to be setting healthy boundaries. You've come to know who you are and what you want and what you desire, and you're settling for nothing less. So anyone who comes up to love you during the time that you're on your journey of self-love and self-discovery has to learn and grow and know to love you completely and fully. So you are experiencing, and it feels like a first time love because you're experiencing like a first true love. Because until you completely know who you are and know yourself, then no one can truly love you and who you are at the core. So this is a new love accompanied by a new energy on your behalf. And therefore, it is definitely something, an entire new experience for you. Not just with a new person, but it feels like an entire new, who is that? Who is that? That's Stephanie Mills. I never knew love like this before. Now I'm lonely nevermore. That type of energy where you just feel totally new. Okay. All right. You feel new. They feel new. Everything's new. Just new. Beautiful. Okay. 14. Creativity and imagination. In its myriad of forms, creativity is an expression of our humanity and imagination, both in its production and in its recognition. To take shape, color, form, sound, or words and give them a new life is an act of creation. Various symbols of the tools and mediums through which creativity is expressed are worn by our artists as a decorative headdress of imagination. Sometimes creativity can consume our thoughts as slow-burning embers waiting for release. At other times, it is a spontaneous explosion of inspiration. Either way, it is a wondrous human characteristic, and there are infinite varieties of individual expression. But also, but alas, also infinite a variety of assessment by others. So, it doesn't matter where you come from or what you've been through or what other people have seen you go through or know to you to have been through. Live it for you. Don't stop to listen to or adhere to what anyone else has to say about you or your situation. You just move forward and live your best life and do what is indeed best for you. Okay? You're living, you're learning. Don't let anyone criticize how you're doing so. All right. I love you. Thank you very much, Cancer. And we'll talk to you for your August read. My goodness. All right. Bye. All right. Up next. Up next, we have Gemini. Gemini at 11:02. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the second half of July, and we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Geminis. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what are my Geminis feeling, thinking, and doing for love for the second half of July? What are my Geminis feeling, thinking, and doing in love for the second half of July? What are my Geminis feeling, thinking, and doing in love for the second half of July? What are my Geminis feeling, thinking, and doing in love for the second half of July? Oh, all right. And the overall energy for you is the Seven of Wands. The overall energy for you is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands talks about being guarded. They're behind their whole little sand barricade, and it's flooding. And water, as in the tarot cards, is always represented no matter what we're dealing with. Water is always representative of emotions. So basically, when the seven, in this particular card, the depiction is wonderful because the Seven of Wands, the wands are holding up the sandbag wall to keep the waters of emotion out. So you're trying to protect yourself and protect your heart, protect your energies and your emotions. Hold on, Arby. We gotta turn the air back on. It's getting warm. You got a wash up, so I didn't want you to. Okay. All right, itchy. Okay, so you're being guarded and feeling the need to protect yourself. Here on the deck, we have the Four of Wands, which is a card of new opportunities. It's also my twin flame, soulmate, and marriage card, but it also is a card of new opportunities that are to be celebrated and excited about. And then we have the Nine of Coins. Oh me, oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh my. And then we have the Tower card. So let's clarify your Tower card here and see exactly what's going on there. So this is an energy of, well, it was great. I did feel as though I met the right person, the person for me, my soulmate, and I was feeling pretty much stable and good and abundant, but then crash, bang, I'm out. So let's see what happened here. Let's clarify your Tower card. Let's clarify your Tower card. Oh, well. And it's clarified by the Tower card. Okay. All right, let's get back into it here. Spirit, why is the Four of Wands here? And that's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, all. And then the Eight of Wands. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So basically, you just had someone in your energy who was not worthy, someone who was not ready, somebody who was functioning on a lower vibrational level. You were ready for commitment and love and marriage and happiness and a good, solid, stable future and connection. And this person was ready to run the streets and be in the streets and be for the streets and just for everybody. And it looks like you put in and invested a little more time than you should have or cared to in said situation. And so basically, you're going to be on the path of healing, and you are just, for the most part, guarded right now and just kind of working on yourself and your self healing. The energy on the bottom of the deck here is the Two of Wands, trying to decide or determine where to go next or what to do given your tower, double down on the tower moment. So you're guarded and things have gone awry. And so you're just hopefully going to be in an energy of focusing on healing and getting yourself back into a stable and solid energy so that you don't have to be so guarded and you can let your guard down and you can love again, because no matter what this person did or how much this person hurt you, what you are not supposed to do, you okay? What you are not supposed to do is allow them to take away the potential for happiness for the rest of your life. So don't get in the energy of saying, I'll never love again. I'll never let my guard down again. I'll never let anyone in again, because you're giving that person and what they did too much power over you and your life. Don't allow them to take away everything. Stay in a loving, giving, caring energy. Stay open to love and new love, okay? Don't let them rob you of future happiness because they did you dirty, baby, okay? All right. Well, stop long enough to stop choking. I'm trying to get you one oracle card. I've had this thing going on this week where every time I pull cards, I'm getting more than I need. Be nice if I could get more than I need in some other areas. Anyway, number one, a new beginning and release from the past. To move on from failures or to simply expand and explore new horizons, we make choices to leave the past behind, whether it is in the form of treasured objects, of material or symbolic value, relationships, careers, familiar surroundings, or even personal ideals. At some point, we may have to discard them like a tree, shedding leaves in order to liberate ourselves and allow for future growth. On the floor are three discarded cards, each a full card from the three tarot decks that are Cyril Marchetti tarot decks. From the box, their spirits are released as doves for a new beginning. Ensure that the time is right to move on. Has your present circumstance been fully fulfilled, or is it being abandoned prior to its completion? Okay? All right. So make sure that before you get your healing in. Get your healing in, get your healing on. Get to the point where you're ready to open yourself back up to love, and then move forward and let someone new in. Let it happen. Make sure you have all the closure that you need. And remember, you do not need the other person in order to have closure. You do not need a word from the other person in order to have closure. Even without an apology from said person, you can indeed forgive them and forgive yourself for allowing for whatever went on to go on in your energy. Because a lot of times we also have to forgive ourselves because we're saying, I shouldn't have taken this, done that, put up with this, dealt with, met, gave this person a chance in the first place, all that stuff. So those are the narratives a lot of times that we can tell ourselves if we're fully taking responsibility and accountability for what we've been through. So, excuse me, for the most part, take your time, go wash your hands if you need to wash your hands. But don't play in the water. Wash your hands and come on back. So for the most part, don't allow this person to get the better of you. You do not need, excuse me, to have closure from or with another person. You can have that closure within yourself. Forgive them, forgive yourself, and move forward. Okay? Just focus on healing and go out there and find the love that was meant for you. All right? I love you. Bye. Good luck, Gemini. All right, up next at 19:53, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your tarot message for the second half of July. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is, once again, your love message for the second half of July. And we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Saggy babies, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what are my Saggies feeling, thinking, and doing for the second half of July? What are my Sagittarians feeling, thinking, and doing for the second half of July? Please, Spirit. All right, let's go ahead and get into your energies. Grab your game, hop in the bed, get comfy. No, you just had ice cream, no candy. No. No. The moon card, the overall energy for you is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords talks about something being up in your head. So clearly the little girl in the bed is a hypochondriac, because whatever is going on, it's only going on up there. This is a card of overthinking. This is a card of being stuck in your head. Remember, people, it is a tool, not a prison. Get from up there. It can be dangerous up there. There's stuff going on up there that none of us understand, and you might not either. And even though it's your mind, so stay from up there. Things will happen up there that are not justified. It's like Wonderland, okay? All right. So, let's avoid the Cheshire Cat. The Moon card, which is Pisces energy. The Two of Wands, which talks about being at a crossroads, and having a decision to make and not knowing which way to go. And then we have the Strength card, which is Leo energy. And that's self-explanatory, strength. The Moon card talks about emotions and that are not being revealed, that are being hidden. Let's go ahead and clarify, because we do have, my nose is itching as always. We do have two major arcana cards here. That is a sign that I'm channeling when my nose is itching like that. Aubrey Leah, Willow Stevens, put that lollipop in the trash. Put it in the trash. It's been sitting there all night. And you just had an ice cream. You are not going to have anything else sweet right now. No, ma'am. She's coming back to lotion you. Get your pull-up. I don't know. Look on the bed. Look up there really good. Move the covers around. All right. The Moon card clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups. Oh, I see. Good girl. And the Temperance card, the Two of Wands, clarified by the Hierophant card, and the Two of Swords, and the Strength card, clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So, you're not satisfied, and you're hiding how you feel and your emotions, because what you really want, the action you really want to take, the path you really want to be on, would not be easy. Hey, nothing good comes easy. I don't know exactly what this is for you. We're reading for a collective, so we cannot pinpoint exactly what it is that you're wanting here, but you're not finding satisfaction in any other area, or in other areas, or in your love life as a whole, because there are desires here that are pent up. There are wants and needs here that are not being acknowledged or met. And even though you know that they're there, because they're yours and you feel them, you're keeping them up here and in here. You're not expressing them. You're not letting them out. You're not telling anybody. You're trying to suppress it. You call yourself trying to be strong and tough it out, but life is short. And if there's something that you need, or something that you want or desire, then I highly recommend, no matter how difficult it may be to get it, or have it, or keep it, or pursue it, or whatever the case may be, that you go for it. Sagittarius, because life is entirely too short to be running around unhappy, unsatisfied, and unfulfilled. Okay. All right. So let's get us some fulfillment. Let's look at what it would really take in order to achieve or have or be whatever it is that you're trying to achieve or have or be when it comes to your love life. But whatever it is that has you, like I said, unfulfilled and unsatisfied, correct it, fix it, go for it. How long you just gonna wander and be unhappy? All right, 15. Number 15. This is a deep card. Farewells, goodbyes, and closure. Farewells, goodbyes, and closure. This card portrays a farewell, which might be a final parting or a temporary goodbye. A tragic loss or simply a turned page could be leading to a new future. A woman's sobering expression gives us no clue as to the content of her envelope. A farewell message, yes, but one received or to be given. The rose suggests a possible lover's separation, but is it a final goodbye or a temporary one until the next time? Either way, as any airport scene will demonstrate, departure lounges tend to be sadder than arrivals. The birds flying in the background suggest that a return is in the future. Our lives are a constant flow of farewells to people, places, and things, some with regret, but some with enthusiasm as they are replaced with the new options, okay? So, you may be holding on something from the past and having a difficult time trying to figure out how to let it go and find something new and move forward. So this is one of those energies where there may be someone from your past or an ex that you are comparing every new person that you meet. This is like looking for that person in a new person and not being satisfied because no one is that person or embodies the energy or the experience or the feeling that you want or that you need. And until you find the new that fits you, you're more than likely going to dwell on the old that fits you. It's also an indication that you are not ready to move on, and a possible indication that you may need to revisit some things. Okay? All right, so however this applies to you, take it how it resonates, Sagittarius. Good luck, and do whatever it is that needs to be done in order to rectify your unhappiness and dissatisfaction. Fix whatever it is that displeases you, no matter how difficult it may be or hard of a journey it may be. Okay? I love you. Good luck. Bye. Up next, we have Aries at 28 minutes flat. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the second half of July, and we are asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Once again, take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. And Spirit, what are my Aries feeling, thinking, and doing for the second half of July? Please, Spirit, what are my Aries feeling, thinking, and doing for the second half of July? Please, Spirit, what are my Aries feeling, thinking, and doing for the second half of July? Please, Spirit. All right, the Eight of Swords is the overall energy for you as well. We have Sagittarius had the very same overall energy. So the Eight of Swords talks about being up in your head. It talks about thinking, overthinking, and rethinking. Okay, so like I said, the Eight of Swords is the overall energy for you. It talks about being stuck up in your head, overthinking, rethinking, worry, maybe a little stressed, and feeling stuck or feeling trapped, but not being able to release it or get out, but not physically stuck or trapped in a pattern of thought or a situation or whatever it is, just in your head, completely in your head. So the Two of Swords is the first card up here on the deck for you. The Two of Swords talks about using your intuition to try to figure out what it is that needs to go or be eliminated from your life, or if you need to eliminate something from your life. Then we have the Strength card, which is Leo energy, and that talks simply about strength, being strong and handling things in a proper way. And then the Nine of Cups is here. So we only have one major arcana card here. Um, it looks as though you may be trying to convince yourself to stop wanting or desiring a specific person or thing. Okay? It could be a person as a whole that you're trying not to think about this person, you're trying not to want this person, you're trying not to miss this person, you're trying not to allow this person to live in your head rent free and just get all up in there stepping on your furniture and putting their feet up on the coffee table, and just like every time you stop and your brain clears or you're not busy, they pop into your head, or you're just really trying to get them out of there and not think about them so you can move on and move forward. Or this could be just a general aspect of how you feel about love. Um, there is such a thing as being addicted to love, wanting it, desiring it, needing to pursue it so desperately that it's something that consumes your thoughts and your energy. That is a possibility. Or you could be just telling, it could not be that deep, but you're just telling yourself that you don't need it and you don't want it, and I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to focus on work, and I'm just going to focus on, I'm going to focus on my education, or I'm just going to try to stay busy. I'll be okay. It's not something that I need or must have in my life. But if you're all of that energy, I have to caution you, because you need it. You need balance. You need balance. And to live a life with no love and affection, it causes an unbalance within your an imbalance within your energy. It is actually, if you've taken a psychology class or ever even heard of it, if you've never heard of it, take the time to Google Maslow's hierarchy of needs, because it catalogs from least important to greatest of importance the needs of human beings in this 3D reality. And affection, love, affection, and attention, companionship is on there. It's up there. It's up there with food and water and sleep. And it's one of the things that you need in order to have. You have to be operating or moving from a healthy heart chakra space and a healthy sacral chakra space. So that's love and the freakiness going on. You have to have that balance and alignment, and in order to be in complete alignment, from the base chakra, which talks about your stability, your financial stability, your home, having clothing, a roof over your head, a car to drive, and financial stability, to your sacral chakra energy, which talks about having a healthy intimacy, a healthy sex life, and a healthy acceptance and allowance and abundance of pleasure in your life. Your solar plexus chakra, which talks about your other needs, wants, and desires, and needing to set a healthy boundaries and establish who you are and what you want. Your throat chakra, your heart chakra, which talks about that love, that affection, forgiveness, healing. Your throat chakra, expressing all of that. Your third eye chakra, connection with spirit, source, and a higher power. And then your crown chakra, which opens all of that up for the influx of energy and knowledge to help you really remain balanced and continue to ascend and have upgrades and be your best you. So you have to be in complete alignment, and you have to have all these things. To deny yourself any of the basic needs in life can be detrimental to your mental and physical health. So you need it. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. And that's clarified by the Temperance card. Right. Healthy and health and balance. Healing, health, patience, and balance. That's what your Temperance card. which represents Sagittarius, talks about. And then it talks about manifestation next because we have the Magician card. So, yes, and I know that you're trying to be strong, and it could be also an energy of holding out for what it is that you want and what serves you, because although we do require that love and that intimacy in order to be in alignment, you can't just take any kind of, you have to still have, be picky and discern what serves you and what does not serve you, because just some love from anybody is, everyone and everything is not in alignment with you. So it's also about finding the proper love, the person that's for you and means you the greatest and highest of good and loves you unconditionally and is in alignment with your life's purpose and path and means you the greatest and highest of good. Because those exact words are how I manifest the love that I'm calling into my life. God, source, spirit, and the ancestors send me the person who is of my greatest and highest of good, who is in alignment with my life's path and purpose and journey, who can love me unconditionally, and who is on the same vibration as me. So, there you go. Um, so basically, you're trying to decide what you want and be strong and call in what it is that you need and want and desire. And you're trying to not, and then on the bottom of the deck to clarify is the Hierophant card. So this is saying, I want it, but I want to get it right. So this is, I want what's for me. What's not what's for everybody. So continue to manifest along those lines and stay strong and hold out for what it is that serves you and that you deserve, and don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give in. Just try and try and try again. I needed this message because I was thinking about giving up. I think about giving up all the time. And that's the other thing that we also have to do. We have to learn to manifest what we want, consistency and without doubt. And I have an issue like with that. Some weeks I'll be like, no, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to keep trying. And other weeks I'll be like, fuck it. I'm not doing this anymore. Dating is ghetto. I'm tired of talking to people who don't resonate and don't understand. And I'm just going to quit. I'll just be alone. Every other week. I'm not every other week. Let's get your oracle card, Aries. Let's get your oracle card. Aries, 36. I think I remember what that card is about. So get out there. Find the love that is worthy of you and that you are worthy of. Entrapment, limitations, restrictions, and complications. We are entangled by obstacles, real or imagined, that restrict our wishes and actions, whether by ignorance, self-doubt, or paralyzing fear. We allow them to control, limit, or imprison us. If we could just summon the strength of will and confront them, we might face them down and ultimately overcome them. In doing so, we are free to fly once more. This is an angel without flight, her wings entangled by troubles, obstacles, and fear. In her suicidal pose, red ribbons intertwine her wrists like streaks of blood. But her entrapment is a consequence of her own fear. Blinded by anxiety, she is unaware that the nearby sword could be used to cut her ties and set her free to fly once more. So your oracle card holds the exact same meaning as the overall energy of the relationship. Because the Eight of Swords talks about being afraid, being stuck, like I said, being up in your head about something, trapped, overthinking, over worrying, over stressing, and allowing fears to take hold of you and keep you there. So you have to free yourself in order to allow what you're manifesting and what serves you and what's good for you to come in. We can build our walls up so high as to keep out negativity, hurt, and pain. But in doing so, you can build your walls up so too high to the point where it also keeps out positivity and goodness and love and light. So be careful, Aries. Let that love and light in. Don't overthink it. Take a risk, take a leap of faith, and let it happen. Don't stay a prisoner of your mind. Remember, it is a tool up there, your mind. It is not a prison. Okay, I love you guys. Good luck. Bye. Talk to y'all for too long. Virgo. Virgo is up next at 39:55. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is, now my forehead is itching. What? I haven't had this happen since, oh, oh. Virgo, so never mind when that happened last. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the second half of July, and we're asking for a positive and accurate message for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, let's get your message. We're asking, Spirit, what are my Virgos feeling, thinking, and doing in love for the second half of July? Woo. All right, Virgos, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the overall energy for you. And we had 4 cards slip out here for you. I can't unsee it, so it's here. We have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, which talks about change, transformation, renewal, and endings and new beginnings of energies. We have the 4 of Coins, which talks about being stingy, holding on to something tight, miserly, and not letting it go. The Hanged Man, which talks about needing to do something different or move different or be different than you have in the past. And then the Hierophant card, and that talks about something solid, stable, and committed. So it looks as though, Virgo, where are my slippers? So Virgo, it looks as though, those are my warm socks. Can't stop and put them on. Are you asleep? Get a pull up. Get your pull up and come here. Don't cry. It's going to be okay. I love you. I know, but she went bye-bye. She's coming. Get your pull up and come on here. All right, so Virgo, there's something different happening in your energy this time, but you're not willing to allow for change. You're embracing the old. You are not allowing for new things to come into your life and new energies to begin. In other words, you're saying stuck in your ways, and it may be causing you to miss out on an opportunity for commitment. Help me, help, Aubrey. Aubrey. She's not even going to work with me. Okay, you're good. Go here. All right, go down. She's working, baby. And so is Mima, so you got to hush and be a good girl. I love you. Okay, so basically you're holding on to the old. You are not allowing for change to take place in your life and in your energy. And in turn, if you don't learn how to change or do something different or allow new things in or see things from a different perspective, then you're going to lose out on the opportunity for commitment here. The Death card, the 4 of Coins, the Hanged Man, and the Hierophant card. Just because something is different or different energy or a different experience than you've had previously, then you're going to allow it to pass you by. You're going to sit and watch the missed opportunity just come and go. So you're possibly going to miss out on a chance or an opportunity for commitment or marriage because you're holding on to old values, old ways, old ideas, old ways of thinking. So maybe allow for change, allow something different to happen, do something different than you've done in the past. Just let things go with the flow. Just don't be so resistant to change and new scenarios and new ways of thinking. You're stuck. You're stuck in your ways. And I'm going to need you to get out. Okay, so dreams, meditation, and spiritual escape. Our dreams provide us with an alternate reality, Limitless and unfettered. We are free to soar with angels or sink to the depths of demons, to imagine, to create, and to escape the norm, to wonder and to ask, what if, and awaken, refreshed, and question, why not? A gesture rests atop a magical box prop. Her costume, a nightcap and slippers. It is a time now for rest and escape. Around her float magical dream catcher nets, which capture her drifting, elusive imagination. Climbing up the adjacent pole are a variety of creatures, each symbolically associated with dreams in different cultures. Be wary of dreams and interpreting them falsely. They may be true visions or merely mirages of the truth that will send us further from reality. Okay, so allow new visions and new dreams and new opportunities to come in and embrace them in your life. If you are stuck in a rut and you can't find the love, the commitment, and the future that you want, doing the same thing that you've been doing over and over and repeatedly, then that may be an indication that it's time to change or time for you to do something differently or embrace a different way of thinking or a different type of person. I love you. Bye. Let me run before the Virgos get mad, child, because they don't like change. They like it solid. All right. Up next, we have Aquarius at 4627. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. Cameron, I am on Aquarius, but that means absolutely nothing because I don't go in order. So far, I've done Cancer, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo, and I'm on Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the second half of July. Okay, I'm glad you caught up. I thought maybe your feed might be behind. All right. So, Aquarius, the overall energy for you is the Magician card. Now, for me as a reader, the Magician card can go in one or two ways. It can talk about manifestation or fuckery, because the Magician can be a wonderful, powerful sorcerer, or they can be a trickster. So let's see which way this is going for you. Aquarius, we have the Justice card, which is Libra energy, which talks about balance, what you deserve, and things working out for you in your favor. And then we have the Judgment card, which talks about making a good decision, making an informed decision, and possibly reconciliation and resurrection. And then we have the Empress card, which talks about new energies. It also can represent pregnancy or just growth, fertility, something new, something fresh, something abundant. The beginning of things, the birth of something, for instance. Nurturing, caring, kind energy. We have three major arcana here. So we're definitely in for the overall energy as the Magician card. So we're going to go ahead and get in here and clarify. Give me the Justice card in, and it's clarified by the Judgment card. So let's move right on. The Judgment card clarified by the Five of Cups. That's too many. The Justice card clarified by the Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Empress card clarified by the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is Aquarius saying, I want what is meant for me. I am not going to continue on this path of fuckery. I am manifesting who it is and what it is that I need and want. I am manifesting what it is that I deserve. I'm not going to continue to choose the wrong type of person. I'm not going to continue to make shitty decisions. I am not going to be repeating the mistakes of the past. I am going to be moving forward, and I'm going to be manifesting who it is and what I want. I'm manifesting a King of Pentacles. Where in the past you may have been manifesting or dealing with pages or knights. And at this point, you're wanting someone who is in a stable, solid energy. You are not trying to make the same mistakes that you did before. You know your worth, you know what you deserve, and you are going to choose accordingly. Moving forward, you're looking for something new, something stable, and something abundant, or you have found it. Take it how it resonates. Let's go ahead and get your oracle card. You are not repeating past mistakes. You have learned from what happened previously. And you're not going down that road again. You're making a good judgment call, and good judgment calls and decisions based on what you know you deserve. You better know your worth in Aquarius. Know it? Let's get your oracle card. And we have 15. This is the second time we've had this card this evening. Sagittarius had this card earlier. Farewell, goodbyes, and closures. This card betrays a farewell, which might be a final parting or a temporary goodbye. A tragic loss or simply a turned page could be leading to a new future. The woman's sober expression gives us no clue as to the content of her envelope. A farewell message, yes, but one to be received or given. The rose suggests a possible lover separation, but is it a final goodbye or a temporary one until next time? Either way, as any airport scene will demonstrate, departure lounges tend to be sadder than arrivals. The birds flying in the background suggest a return is in the future. Our lives are constant flow of farewells to people, places, and things. Some with regret, but some with enthusiasm as they are replaced with new options. So like I said, whatever the regret of the past is, you are determined to make better choices moving into the future, and you are not going to repeat those things. Whether it's with someone new or it could possibly be with someone from your past, but you want another chance with, and as so that you are not going to repeat those same mistakes with that person. This is like, I want to get it right with someone new, or I want to get it right with someone old. It can go either way. So take it how it resonates in your individual situations. And you have a great month. I will talk to you for your August read. Love you. Bye. Up next, we have Libra. Libra at 5248. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the second half of July, and we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Libras. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for love for the second half of July. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love for the second half of July. Let's go ahead and get your tarot message. Spirit, what are my Libras feeling, thinking, and doing in love for the second half of July? And the overall energy for you is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the overall energy for you. And we have the World card is the first card here on the deck for you. And that talks about the ending of cycles and new beginnings, because whenever one cycle ends, a new one must begin. Nothing ceased to exist entirely. The King of Coins and the Ace of Swords. So let me take the time to say that someone here is honest. Someone here is being honest with you. Someone here is telling you the truth. Someone here is not sugarcoating shit. Someone here is letting you know what? This is why. This is what it is. This is why. This is why it ended. This is why I've chosen to walk away. Right. The Justice card and the Three of Swords. Give me the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? clarified by the King of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So this is somebody that is being honest. Either you're being honest with someone or someone's being honest with you. Take it how it resonates. Only you know which one or what one is who. Place the energies where they belong. Cross watchers are always welcome here. That being said, this is someone being honest with you about why they walked away and why they are moving forward. She went quick. I put a pull up on her. She's fine. um as so this is someone being honest with you and saying to you, yes, I cared about you a great deal. I like you or even love you a whole lot, but however, um there's this reason, that reason, or the third reason as to why Queen of Swords being the overall energy, I had to cut this situation off with their heads. So this is why someone's being honest with you about why they chose to move on, or you're being honest with someone about why you chose to put a situation or behind you or them and move on and move forward. So take heed from those things and don't be disheartened. Just learn a lesson from it and know that because that when the cycle ends, another one begins. You know, you heard the saying that doors don't close without windows opening. Okay? All right. All right. So, 18. It's not? Okay. Okay, let's see. Aha. Aha. Number 12. That makes sense. It does. Thank you, Spirit. Wonder of creation, protection, and destiny. A guardian angel is witness to the birth of the one whose life he will oversee. He is in awe of the wonder of creation and its significance, cradling a mystical incubator in which this new life is enclosed. He understands its fragility. As he is now, so he will remain throughout, offering help and support, yet knowing the limitations of his influence. Fate and destiny will play their part. The chakras and astrological zodiacs orbit the central sphere, suggesting the role they will play in this future life. But this wondrous mechanism is also man-made, a grand part of how this life will be lived, and what it will achieve will not be predetermined by fate alone, but by free will and choice. Okay? All right. Hot flash. So, always remember that even when you feel out of control, that there are certain things that are still within the grasp of your free will and choices. And we are not just ruled by fate. We do have some influence on what happens to us and what we go through. So, take the mistakes of the past and the things that you've learned up until this point and apply them to your future and alter what is to come if you can't change what was. All right? I love you, Libra, and good luck to you. And don't be oblivious to the truth. That part. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn at 59:22. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the second half of July for my Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let us get your tarot message, Cappies. I have to find it. Okay. All right. The goodness. All right, they popped out quite quickly. All right, so the Two of Pentacles is the overall energy for you, Capricorn. The Two of Pentacles, and we have the Lover's card, which talks about a divinely guided connection or needing to make a passionate decision. The Five of Wands, which talks about conflict, competition, and struggle. And the Seven of Wands, which talks about being guarded and having your walls up and barriers to keep emotion out. See how the water, which represents emotion, is on the other side of the sandbags here? Okay, so the Lover's card, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. As the overall energy. Hold on, I'm closing the door. Gotta be crafty. So, you're trying not to let love in. What is with y'all this month? Can I get a happy read? Can I get a happy read? Y'all are trying not to let love in. You're guarded. You're guarded. You got those walls up. And somebody's knocking at your door. There's somebody on the doorstep. And you're just sitting there looking through the peephole, shushing your kids like, shh. And they back there like, Mama, who out there? Shh. It's love. Shh, be quiet. We don't want them to know I'm home. If you don't open that door and let the love in, you got to let it in. You got to open the door. At least crack the door and talk to it. Through the crack. You just put the chain on and crack the door and be like, hey, what can I do for you? What exactly do you want? Okay, well, what are you bringing to the table? All right, I'm going to open the door, but you can't come in yet. Let's just talk. Just at least try. Let your guard down a little bit. You got to have love. You need it. You do. You might not think you do, Capricorn, because I know y'all. Y'all think all y'all need to do is work and make money. That's all y'all if the bank account is right, the rest of life is good, right? No. You need somebody to hold you on those high thread count sheets that you just spent $100 on. You need somebody to be there for you, to watch that big screen TV that you got with all the subscriptions to all the channels and the biggest cable package. You need somebody to ride in that luxury car with you. You need somebody to kiss you on your way out the door to work and to welcome you home to open arms at the end of the day. And although you might not think you do, I'm here to tell you that you do. Listen to the spiritual advisor. The message is here for you. So you're guarded. You got your guard up. You got your walls up. You're just fighting love tooth and nail. You just at the door with the shotgun talking about click, click what you want. Stop, Cappy. You need to do more than work, baby. You got to let love in. You have to let your guard down. I don't know what happened that made you put the walls up. Sometimes it can just be seeing what other people go through. It doesn't even necessarily even have to be your specific, because I was like that for a long time. When I saw what my people around me went through in compared to love, I wasn't until I met my great-grandparents that I was like, okay, it can happen. Let me be hopeful. It hasn't happened for me yet, but I'm hopeful. So be hopeful. Let your guard down, though. You can't let anybody. They have to be able to get to you, Capricorn. Don't just leave them standing on the porch in the rain. You got to take a chance. Direction, purpose, objectives, and taking a first step is your oracle card. Purpose and direction, goals and plans for the future. Without these, our life would be stagnant and have little meaning. Having something to aim for, to achieve, to look forward to, no matter how small, is the difference between a day-to-day existence and living a fuller life. Reading, learning, seeing, experiencing something new, and setting goals is a journey to tomorrow. Even the longest journey starts with one first step. Consider the reasons why, the options, the chosen direction, and let your journey begin. Just try. Just try. That's all I'm asking. That's all Spirit is saying. Just, you have to think positively. Set a plan. Go watch. Or if you go to the main page, I know how they have it set up now. It's stupid. Y'all need to like find a way to let YouTube know this. But the way that it's set up, you look it through the options at the top of the midway under the picture at the main page, and it will say videos, and then it will say live. Live is like what I'm doing now. Videos would be anything pre-recorded. So you're going to look at the pre-recorded, which is, it says videos, and there on that list is a guide or instructions on how to manifest love using visualization. And check out that video and then do so. And you may think it's silly, but it lets the universe know what it is that you want, so that you have a higher chance of finding or being sent the person that resonates with you and means you the greatest and highest of good and will love you unconditionally and is in alignment with your life purpose and on your vibration. I've said that several times tonight. Just seems to be the theme of the evening. But I love you, Capricorn, and you need love. So can you let somebody, can you open the door? I mean, just try. Love you. Bye. Go to work. I know that's where you're going. Bye. Taurus at 106.44. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read. Oh, thank you, Kiss JG. This is your love read for the second half of July for my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Once again, please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and get into your tarot message. We're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message. And what are my Taurians feeling, thinking, and doing for the second half of July? What are my Taurians feeling, thinking, and doing for the second half of July? Let's go ahead and pull your cards. That felt pretty good. Let's see what we got. Oh, what is going on? It's hot. It's hot out there, and y'all don't want to get sweaty with nobody? Is that what it is? Because tonight's reads have been tragic. I'm going to need y'all to get it together. I root for love. I'm a love reader. Love. I'm so hopelessly romantic. Y'all are killing all my little hope. Just all of it. Just the King of Pentacles is the overall energy for you, Taurus. The King of Pentacles, it seems like it's the summer of money or something. We got the Fool card, which is Aries and Aquarius energy. Talks about taking the leap of faith, taking a chance, and just going for it. Stepping out on faith. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about being abundant and stable, all unto yourself without the need or help of anyone else. And then we have the Tower card. Let's clarify, because the Tower is here. Now, don't panic too much, because the Tower does not necessarily have to be a big bang, boom, crash, tragedy. It can simply be a realization or an epiphany. So let's see what we got going on here, because this could go several different ways. My Taurians, let us see. Let's clarify the Fool card, spirits. We're going to clarify. And it's clarified by the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy, which talks about healing and patience and a balance between the spiritual realm and the 3D realm. And then the Six of Swords. So, we'll get there. Hold on. The Nine of Coins is clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Tower card, which is clarified by the Death card, and which is Scorpio energy, and the World card. Okay, all right. So, and then the Eight of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So, Taurus, go for it. There may be someone in you, if you've listened to other readers regularly. If you have not, this will be news to you, but there is a card that comes from a tarot deck that everyone's got it, and it's cheesy. I've looked at it. I refuse to purchase that deck. But there's one card that pops up in other readers' reads quite often, and the card is the Doreen Virtue deck, and the card Romance Angels or something like that, and the card says, and I quote, "This person may differ from your usual type. Your person may differ from your usual type." Specifically, so this is that type of energy. Just because somebody isn't what you're used to, just because somebody is, let me tell you a brief story. It's story time. Story time. I used to work, it's my favorite job ever. I used to work at Minute Maid Park, which is the home of the champion Houston Astros Baseball Association. So I used to work there, and my supervisor at the time was a really sweet guy, Daniel. And Daniel had just finished college and was in sports, wanting to his major had been sports management, so naturally he's going to get a job at a baseball stadium. So he was my supervisor, and I got a message from Spirit for him one day. We were standing there about to do something, and I was waiting on the elevator, and he was actually going in the other direction. I had sent him to get something. He needed to get something, and I had to tell him where it was because he was new and didn't know. So I said, "Daniel, I have a message for you," because he was aware of what I do. And he said, "What?" And I was like, I said, "Well, actually," I said, I had a vision. I had a premonition that I was at your wedding." And he was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, I saw your wife." And he was like, "Really?" I said, before that, I was like, are you marriage minded? Do you ever want to be married? He was like, "Yes, I'm hoping to find my wife. I'm hoping to meet my wife soon. I'm ready." And so I was like, "Well, I saw your wedding, and I saw your wife." And he was like, "Really? What she look like?" So I was describing her to him, and he was like, "Okay, okay." And as he was walking away, Spirit said, I tell him she's short." I said, "Daniel." He was like, "What?" I said, "They're bothering me." And he was like, "What?" I was like, he said, because it was my spirit guide, or actually it was one of his spirit guides. And he goes, "Well," I said, "Daniel, they said to tell you that she's short." And he was like, and I was like, "What?" And he was, because he was maybe 5'10". He wasn't like Sky Daddy type. And he goes, "I wanted a tall woman." And I was like, "Well, I did see that. Like when you were standing at the altar, she was about shoulder height to you. She's short." I said, "But she's beautiful." And he was just, the disappointment on his face was just unmatched. He was just like, just sulking. And I was like, "Daniel, but she's your person, and she's absolutely beautiful, and you look so happy." And she looked so happy, and she looked as though she loved you more than the moon. And he was like, "Okay, that makes it better." And I was like, "She was beautiful. She was absolutely beautiful." I was like, "If I see her ever, I'll grab her and I'll let her know that I know her husband. Come on, let's go meet him." And he was like, "Thanks." But he was so disappointed. And he was like, "No, I'm just really into tall women. I just really wanted a tall wife. I just really was hoping for somebody tall." I was like, "But your person is not tall." And I had another friend who posted a meme on Facebook, and she's a sticker chick like me, and she said, "Your soulmate is probably a BBW, but you out here trying to date skinny chicks." So I need everybody to widen their perspective. If you're used to the thugs, I need you to date that nice guy. If you like them dark, I need you to date that light-skinned dude. If you're just into dating one specific race, then I might need you to date outside of that demographic, outside of your race, or that race that you feel is prevalent, or is agreeable to you. I need you to step out of your comfort zone. Here, I need you to try or take a chance on that different person that keeps trying to hit that Arab guy at the corner store who actually owns the fucking store and probably already has a house, like 3 cars, and has just been waiting on the perfect wife. And he keeps hitting on you, but you're like, "No, that's not for me. You're not my type." I need y'all to Because then you could be ended up treated like, you could end up being treated like a king or queen, or what you, the universe could be trying to give you what you deserve, but because it's not arriving wrapped in the box in the proper paper, that's the color, it's like turning away a present because it's not wrapped in the color you like. I'm gonna need y'all to widen your perspectives. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna need you to allow other options to come in. I'm pulling your oracle card, because this is your message. This is telling you to take a chance or take a leap of faith on something that you wouldn't normally have done. I'd say that because I keep trying to, the white boys be trying, and I'll be trying to give them a chance, but I love me some chocolate, so I'm preaching to the choir. I just honestly, though, feel in my spirit that there is a man with his roots in Kemet that is out here for me. I'm sorry. So I'm preaching to the choir. I am. I have opened up my perspective to shorter guys, though. I'm open to somebody near my height. Not my height, but near my height. I'm open to it, possibly. Maybe. If the conversation goes well. Or even a light-skinned guy, because, you know. But you got to open up and widen your perspective, okay? Taurus, you can do it. This person, your person, may differ from your usual type. Okay. 52 again. Who just had? Somebody just had this card, and I swear I shuffled well. Direction, purpose, objectives, and taking a first step. Purpose and direction, goals and plans for the future. Without these, our life would be stagnant and have little meaning. Having something to aim for, to achieve, or to look forward to, no matter how small, is the difference between a day-to-day existence and living a fuller life. Reading, learning, seeing, experiencing something new, and setting goals is a journey to tomorrow. Even the longest journey starts with the first step. Consider the reasons why, the options, the chosen direction, and the choices, and let your journey begin. So, take a new and different journey, Taurus. I love you. Don't shoot the messenger. Up next, we have Scorpio. Scorpio at 117:12. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the second half of July for my Scorpios, and we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my, oh, Kiss JG got here just in time for their message. For a positive and accurate message for my Scorpios. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I love when people chime in just in time for their sign. Kiss JG says, hi, Taurus is here. And then I started on Taurus like right after that. All right, so we have your cards. Scorpio, the Seven of Cups is the overall energy for you. The Seven of Cups talks about options, choices, and decisions to be made. The Four of Coins, which talks about holding on to things, being miserly, not letting go of something, or hoarding. The Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy, which talks about healing, stability, patience, and balance. Connection between the spiritual realm and the 3D realm. And the Five of Cups, which is my shoulda, coulda, woulda card. It's the card we call this crying over spilt milk, or dwelling on issues and mistakes of the past. So, you need to heal and let go of the past in order to move forward. Find something new. Get out there. Explore your options. Stop beating yourself up. Stop dwelling on the past. Let it go. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. Forgiveness does not even require an apology. Believe it or not, So believe it or not, whether a person apologizes to you or not has no bearing on whether or not you forgive them, because the forgiveness is for you. It's not even for the other person. You have to forgive them and you have to forgive yourself in order to allow that person into your energy. I mean, in order to allow new people and new things into your energy, you have to release the old, and part of that is forgiveness and moving on and moving forward. If you're still angry and mad and bitter about the last situation, then you can't move into the new situation with a free and open heart. Okay? You're sitting there dwelling, and that's still giving energy to and keeping you stuck and stagnant and giving energy to the old connection. Okay? Every night with the hair in my eye. Okay, and I can see it. It's my hair. It's red hair. And it's in my eye. All right, so let's get your oracle card. All right, let's get your oracle card. So you must forgive others, you must forgive yourself, you must, and in order to move forward and embrace what's new, you have options, but you have to leave the old stuff behind in order to move forward. What happened here? How in the world? Hold on. My cards got all wonky. Okay, it's like a whole clump of them flipped over and not just one. So hang on, let me give it a shuffle. Okay, here we go. All right. 18. And know that you're deserving of love. Just because you had some bad luck in the past, or you may have even been the bad or the offender or the mistake maker in your last connection, situation, or relationship. However, that does not mean that you are not deserving of love moving forward. You are still very much so deserving of love. So do not rob yourself of the opportunity. Forgive the other person, forgive yourself, and move forward. I'm going to pull that eyelash. Nurturing and taking care of others. This card may represent the nurturing nature of a mother embracing her child, as a teacher guiding his student, or a master training his apprentice. Each balances the desire to protect and provide direction to those under his or her care, with the need to also allow room for personal growth. We can prepare them, inform them, advise them, but eventually there will come a moment when we will need to resist the impulse to reach out, and instead we must let them fall. When they rise again of their own accord, we can take comfort in knowing that we taught them well. So basically, you have to look at your past as lessons and not mistakes. You have to take what was learned in the situation, no matter what was learned in the situation, and apply it to your future in a positive way. So like I said, forgive others, forgive yourself, take the lessons learned, and move forward. Do not see it as a loss or a failure. See it as a learning experience and an opportunity, or something that taught, or a situation that taught you something, and apply that knowledge to your future actions. Okay? All right. I love you, Scorpio, and good luck with this. Learn from the past. Don't just be mad at it. All right, Pisces at 124.27. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the second half of July, and we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are asking Spirit, what will you be feeling, thinking, and doing in love for the second half of July? What will my Pisces be feeling, thinking, and doing in love for the second half of July? Ooh. Ooh. All right. The Four of Swords is the overall energy for you, and I love that. This looks like somebody's going to have a beautiful read. Yes. We have the Hierophant card. Yes. We have the Death card, which is a card of change and renewal and new energy. And then we have the Magician card, which is manifestation. Even though we have three major arcana here, there's no need to clarify. This is a happy read, and I'm so excited. The Hierophant card is the first card out, and that talks about commitments, stable and solid contracts. So it looks as though you are at peace. Four Swords. Oh, and under that is the Four Wands. And you are deciding that this is it for you. You're deciding that you are going to commit. You are going to make it official. You are going to make it stable. You are either manifesting marriage or a higher level of commitment with someone, or you're taking action on it. Let's hope that you're doing both, because one requires the other. Manifestation still indeed requires action. So this is a change of heart or change of energy. Whereas before you may have not wanted to engage in marriage or a higher level of commitment. However, but at the current energy, you are moving into an energy of wanting, desiring, and embracing marriage, commitment, engagement, moving in together, being in a solid relationship, whatever the next step, a level up is for you. So congratulations, Pisces. This is a wonderful read. You are embracing commitment and a higher level of connection and making something solid and stable and official. And that is beautiful. You are at peace with your love and your life and your situation, and you are taking the necessary steps to move forward and become that power couple you've always dreamed of being. Yay! Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. We almost live vicariously through you. Because everybody else's reads tonight have been tragic. Pisces, just tragic. Ciao. Okay. 35. All right. Solitude, loneliness, and isolation. We all need some me time. The family, the job, the groceries, the world. They can all wait. During these few precious moments of escape, they do not exist. I am alone. My only companions are my own thoughts. A solitary figure sits beneath the golden domed shelter, a raised island of solitude that is separate and distant from others of its kind. Their forms are mirrored in the silent waters below. Here she embraces her solitude, which provides her with purity and the clarity of thought. There are no distractions. Her book is empty. There is nothing to read or enter. Only passing thoughts are present, which are released to float gently in the breeze or drift away. While such moments can be refreshed and recharge our spirits, be wary that by degree or frequency, solitude does not become uncontrolled isolation. If the distance between us and others is extended too far, it may be difficult to return. So, remember that yes, being alone is good, but having love and others in your life is a wonderful as well. So I believe you're realizing that yes, being on your own and independent and stable and solid by yourself is great. However, having love and commitment and somebody there for the long haul is also to be valued and necessary. I love you, Pisces. This is a beautiful read. Congratulations. Bye. All right. Up next, We have Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click. Oh, wait. Add one, we'll say 129. 129. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. My Lions, this is your love read for the second half of July, and we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's go ahead and get okay, so the devil card is on the bottom of the deck for you. The devil card talks about the devil card talks about um toxicity, attachment, and not being able to let go of or release yourself from a person, place, or thing or situation. Possibly an addiction to a person or something you can't stay away from, feel drawn to, or can't let go of. Then we have the Princess of Cups, which talks about new love, new beginnings, fresh new feelings. The King of Wands, which represents Leo as well, and talks about the King of Wands is an in and out energy. It's an energy that it's there, but it can run hot and cold. It's a very passionate energy. The King of Wands is insatiable, if you know what I mean, or if you know what that means. It means that it's very hard to fulfill or keep happy, or there's a passion or something that is always unbridled, and just they require a lot. Okay, let's leave it there. And then the Chariot card. The Chariot card talks about movement, travel, or possibly being at or feeling like there's a distance between you and another individual. So for the most part, I'm going to clarify just to be sure, but it's looking like it's getting to the point where you miss somebody and you're tired of being away from them. There may be a distance between you and this person. This person may live a little ways from you, or there just could simply be an emotional distance, because sometimes you can be living under the same roof as someone and still feel distant, or like, even though you're in the same room, they're across the world. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify your Chariot card and see what's going on there. We have the Chariot card, right, clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. So you're trying to figure out exactly. The King of Wands clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. This is an energy of wanting, you know what? I'm tired of being away from you. I'm tired of you being here and me being there, right? The Princess of Cups, the Justice card. This is an energy of someone wanting to make moves to get together. To either I need to see you, I need to visit you, I need to touch you, I need to be closer to you, I need to embrace you, I need to meet you, I need to be with you daily. I want you in my life, I want you in my energy. You need to be closer. I'm coming there, or you're coming here, or we're coming together, or someone taking the steps to make sure that, okay, I'm going to relocate, or you're going to relocate, or we're going to take the next steps to do what we need to do to be together. This is because I can't stand being away from you or without you type of energy, and I hope you work this out. I hope you make the moves that you need to make in order to make your connection solid, to where you don't feel the energy of missing your person or being without them or being away from them. Oh, my nose is itching. All right, so let's get an oracle card for you. I have to find it. I said I'm going to work on my oracle deck, and I need to find it. Okay, so, oh, dang it. All right, so 17. Balance and equality. Balance. And then my nose piercings do not allow me to just scratch. Okay. Balance and equality. Balance and equality. Despite our differences, by changing our position, stance, or direction, we may find a common ground and jointly interact. This process is made easier when both sides participate in union. A gesture performs his dance, strength and motion combine, and in one instance he remains frozen in perfect poise. In his hands he balances two masks of opposing shapes. Despite their fundamental differences, his dancing form positions them so that their opposites are transformed and their shapes now morph to one of complementary yin and yang harmony. Balance by default requires equality of purpose, position, and desire. Both sides of a pivotal point must consider the position of the other. If one side fails to cooperate, then balance is lost. So this may be you hoping that the other person will comply, that either that they're on the same page as you. So basically, if you and your person are on the same page, you can pull this together and make it happen. You can combine your energies and your lives and get on the same page and on the same level in order to bring each other closer or one of you closer, or make whatever moves are necessary so that you can be less distant, whether it's physical or emotionally or mentally. Okay? So this is about the coming together of some kind, somehow, and like now, like you need it now because you're tired of being without your person or feeling a distance between the two of you. Okay? All right, Leo, I love you. And everybody, this has been your love read, for the second half of July. I hope everyone has a wonderful month, and I will talk to you all again for your first half of August reads, which will probably be done next week. I love you. Got to get ahead, taking a vacation next month. Love you. Bye.